The Archive of Sexual Behavior is a new to me publication that I didn't really know existed, but they had a very interesting study that they posted that essentially says men with beards, and they did emphasize men that care about their beard, not just growing an unruly beard, but cared about their beards. Men with beards make for better romantic or sexual partners, especially long term. Now, this was very interesting, and a lot of the information makes sense and is stuff we've covered before, but it was cool to see in a different kind of way and method and publication. And it's actually two sides. The reason why these men fit better, but also the reason why women that are looking for partners and relationships may look for bearded men. Before we get started, if you want to put some guesses down below of the reasons why, I have a feeling many of you will be right and this will be kind of fun. Come back later, respond to your own comment and say, yep, nailed it. Oh, that's a good point. That is a fun kind of little dialogue. So right away, pause the video. What are your guesses why they believe this happens with the study? When I tell you guys why, I think it's going to make, again, kind of all sense and come together. But real quick, my name's Dan C. Bearded. I did not make this study. It's not a perfect study. They did study over 400 men, though, so a decent sample size. Could we pick it apart and find problems? Of course, but we could do that for most things. This is just kind of logic, common sense, and a little bit of fun. If you're here for that, hit a quick thumbs up, aka the like button. And if you like talking about beards, consider subscribing. You guys know already. The ones that are subscribed, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for changing my life and allowing me to talk about these things that I absolutely love. With this study, on the side of why they believe men with beards that care for their beards make for better partners, it simply shows that they are not as interested in fast hookups and just simply mating, but they're looking for relationships. They're looking for a partner, and they got that through interviews, but they also got that through the process of growing and caring for a beard. It does take a lot of effort. It does take a lot of attention and time and detail, and above all, patience, right? I talk a lot about that. Just did a recent video about that, but it's true. If a man can have the patience to take care of his beard, if the man can care about his appearance and really invest in his beard, it is really translating over to relationship. Now, is it perfect? No, of course not. Some of you are going to talk about your uncle who has a great beard, loves his beard, and does all the cheating and all the terrible. I got you. There's always exceptions, but it's interesting to see this get acknowledged in things that many of us have thought about, right? We know that beards can convey trust and wisdom and experience and so many other things. But a romantic, stable partner? Interesting. If people are shaving, it's normally trying to confine to the parameters of society that are saying, hey, this is a handsome man, this is a traditional man, and they're trying to find people based on what they look like for an image. Where men that grow beards are like, hey, this is what grows naturally. I don't care about the image. I don't care about trying to look clean shaven. Oh, I hate that term so much. My beard's very clean and I'm not shaven, right? Don't get me started on microabrasions and bacteria that gets into shaving. But there is something for making an appearance to chase something and make an appearance to try and be yourself. When you do that, you're more secure. You're more looking for that partner, for that relationship. Very interesting. And then on the flip side, kind of the same messages the women are picking up from that is, oh, wow. He has patience. Oh, wow. He is someone that is really like exuding manliness. What's more manly than a beard? What's more manly than DHT, the male sex hormone that causes a beard, that makes you go bald? That's showing you someone that is a man, that can protect all these biological needs, right? It's signaling in a pretty heavy way on top of all the stuff we said before. It shows that they can commit to something, that they can wait it out. All of these things kind of add up. Of course, you guys, I'm going to link the study down below, but it does kind of make sense. Am I biased? Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. But I do believe it. I really do believe if a man has a beard that he is patient, that he's not chasing some image just to get a hookup, that he wants to find someone for him. So when I get questions on the channel to kind of bring this all together for a conclusion, Dan, should I shave for my first date? Dan, should I shave for a job application? I've always genuinely said no. Why would you ever want to date someone that you couldn't be yourself around? Why would you ever want to go to work 5 out of 7 days a week for 30 years when you couldn't be yourself? If this grows naturally and you like it and you want it and you enjoy caring for it, you shouldn't have to compromise for a girlfriend. You shouldn't have to compromise for a job. Just something to consider there, and think about the image you're sending. If you do compromise for those purposes, might not be the result that you want long term. Let's make sure we're zooming out and we're thinking about these things. Thoughts, comments on the study down below, experiences down below. Have women said stuff about your beard? Have you noticed things about finding a partner? Are you dating? Let us know. It's been a long time since I've dated, so I don't really know that world. But I'm curious, has online dating changed it? So many questions. I hope you guys fill in those gaps down below. Thank you for watching. My name's Dan C. Bearded. Please stay bearded and stay positive.